What's up, risk managers in the chat? My name is Nasdaq Anonymous, and I'm addicted to the NQ. Today, I ended the week being up $9,300. I currently have 4 winning days, and I ended today being up $2,600. Today, I actually started a brand new account. I did take advantage of Top Step's half price evals, and I also did something different this time. Today, I traded with Trade8 for the first time. This is my first time using that platform, and initially I had trouble getting used to the platform, but overall, I was able to get a hang of it and start taking the trades that I'm used to. But I did start off with a $650 loss. So let's get into that. So I took this trade around 8:30, around open. My initial thought was that the market was going to short. We had that massive run up, and I thought that there was going to at least be a retest, a rebalance of price. In hindsight, obviously I was a bit too early on this move. I got into this at 468. So around this level right here is where I got in this position. Obviously, price ran all the way up to and made highs of 494. And then it made its drop. I could have went tilt after seeing this drop, but I had to remind myself that I was early. I didn't get any confirmation, and I just went in. Trading on the new platform, I was excited to actually get into a position and actually try to test things out. So I did initially lose on this trade. But as you can see, I was able to bring the account back to break even with a little bit of profit. Let's go to this trade. Again, I felt that the market was going to short. However, as you can see, I did not have faith in it at all. I did not have faith in this short. And even though I didn't have faith in it, I did held it. It did actually, I was up on this position. I believe I was up around $1,400 or $1,500 on this position. I was so angry about missing the first move down. I thought that this was the dump that I was waiting for earlier in the session. Obviously, the bulls came up and I had to stop out for an unnecessary loss. This loss was so unnecessary. I was up about $1,400 or $1,500 on this trade. I took an unnecessary $1,300 loss. So let's look at the replay on this one. So I took this trade around 850. So let's fast forward it to 850. And let's see. So here's me selling right here at this high. I got in with 2 contracts. I didn't have faith in it, but I wanted to trade the market structure. And obviously over time it was working. And I believe, yep, that's where it was. Got stopped out of my position and had to close this one out for an unnecessary loss on this one. This loss was unnecessary. Obviously, missing this drop right here, I was upset. So I didn't want to miss this move. And getting out right here, even though I did see the structure build up, I did see this prior structure, me trading on tilt ignored that structure. And ultimately, I paid the price for this. Not only losing all of my gains, but giving it back to the market. So lesson learned. I'm pretty sure I'm going to learn that lesson more in the future. So I saw that the bulls took it, so I flipped long. Obviously the bulls wanted it more than the bears. I flipped long on this position. So right as I got out, I went back in long. Let's look at the replay on this one. I took this trade after I got out. So this was around 902. So obviously I just got stopped out of this position. So I flipped long. I bought right at my exit. I flipped long. I took a little bit of heat on this position, just a little bit. And I was able to get out of this one, bringing the account to break even. So I broke even on this trade. I traded 3 contracts. This trade was me trying to get my money back. It was successful, but it was a risky trade. Getting in at that level, that was risky. But this trade right here, I was so adamant with my short at this point. So initially I got in at 550 and I scaled back in. Actually, let me look at the execution. So my initial entry was, all right, because this one right here, I had to do a lot of hedging in this position. So I initially got in at 561. I tried to scale in at 556. I think I hedged my position. I did a lot of hedging in this position, and I had to really work in this position until finally price actually went in the intended direction that I knew it was going to go in. It's just that, again, being a bear, I was just too early. I did a lot of hedging in this position. And when I was able, so as the market went up, I bought, sold, I bought it, sold it, and I finally was able to get my short. Obviously, I took profits right here. I took profits right here. And I originally, this target right here, let's talk about this target. I originally had this target all the way down here at 495. But the way that the bulls were acting previously, I did not have faith in this level at all. Obviously, over time, not only did it touch it and bounce off this level, after it bounced, it sold right off. And because I missed this trade right here, it's the reason why this trade happened right here. This was purely a revenge trade. I saw once price hit the level, my target level, I got in long there. And I rode it all the way up and retested the highs here to appease my ego, basically. Because I moved my target up unnecessarily, and I could have got my target, but I moved it up, and that angered me, obviously. Trading on tilt is not how I want to trade this year, but I will admit that this was definitely a tilty day. It was tilty today, trying to find the highs and lows, but we found a way. We found a way to win, and we will continue to win, especially having the risk managers in the chat on our stream, just not trading alone, talking to my trading partner about the positions I'm taking. That's a great help. So if you guys want to join us, you're free to do so. We live stream every day. We give out market levels. We give out insight. We explain the trades that we're taking. And there is a bit of degeneracy to make the stream fun. But all in all, we have a good time. We're building a community, and we would love for you to join us. Well, that's all I have. I do plan on coming back strong next week. We're going to continue to win next week. Win or lose, there'll be nothing but transparency between me and my trading partner. We're trying to grow our channel. We're trying to change the game. We're trying to not only change the game, but be on top of it. And we can do that with your help. And we appreciate all the support that we're receiving as we grow. But until next week, that's all I have for you, risk managers. Peace.